Toni Storm as timeless Toni Storm, playing the
I
role.
was right. Tony revealed that she was Tony playing Tony. It's Tonyception. Revealed on Collision, which is interesting, but I think, I mean, it means people start tuning into Collision, so that makes sense. She basically, made the big reveal, stripped off her old Tony, well, her old, new, old gear to kind of and then kind of smeared makeup on her face and revealed she was Toni Storm pretending to be Toni Storm to get a shot at the title against Mariah. She was basically kind of like the All About Eve story, but also kind of like doing the whole amnesia. Oh, psych! I don't have amnesia. If you watch like this is a stretch, but if you watch like Bollywood movies from like the 80s and the 90s, it's the kind of story you would get from there. And it's kind of cheesy, but it's also great because, especially because everyone in the company played into it. Like, everyone was like, oh, I guess, because they were all like, what's what happened to Tony? And then they believed this was a new Tony, and even like the social media getting in on it was actually quite fun as well, and even the fans getting in on it as well. So I think that's the kind of like creative energy that AEW needs coursing through it, because like the main event scene, just a creative dearth right there, and you need more stuff like the Tony Storm things. And I don't know who was booking that. I heard Tony Khan booked that segment and helped Tony Storm with that. So if that's the case, then do more stuff from that. You know, Tony Storm, the Swerve stuff. That's the stuff that does really well for AEW, I think. And I just think they need to like stick to that creative standard. It doesn't. It is to be honest, Swerve stuff isn't super sports entertaining. It kind of is, but it's definitely got that bit of an edge, and even the Tony Storm stuff has a bit of an edge to it as well. And I think that's what you need. That's the kind of stories you need to be telling to get people drawn back into your product. Like, this stuff hopefully will mean more people tune into Collision, and that's kind of what you need from your wrestling. WWE has found some of their footing for their creative. Some of it's a bit iffy as well. But if you want to bring in, especially those American audiences, this is the kind of stuff you need to be doing. Like, this has been a long story going back prior to All In UK. So that's kind of what they need to be doing. But Tony Storm, being Tony Storm, playing Tony Storm as Tony Storm, starring Tony Storm, you'd love to see it.